Hello everyone, I'm Shimmi Sebastian and the module we shall be discussing today is PPEs for protection of foot, head, hand and ear for construction safety. To people who have landed directly to this, I would like to inform that this is the fourth and final module of PPEs for construction safety. The previous three, Introduction to PPEs, PPEs for face and eyes protection and PPEs for construction site for respiratory protection is now available at PMG Engineering YouTube channel. Let's get started with this module, which shall be, as discussed, dealing with foot, hand, head and ear protection. The agenda here broadly shows what all topics we shall be taking in the module, like for foot protection, for hand protection, for head protection and for ear protection. Starting with the foot protection. Foot injuries may occur in areas where there is rolling or falling objects, objects piercing the sole, or where foot are exposed to electrical hazard. Safety shoes are required where the potential for serious injury to the foot may result from an employee's daily job duties. It is important to select and use the right kind of footwear for the job to be performed. Footwear should meet or exceed the safety standard, like avoiding footwear made of leather or cloth if working around acid or caustic is important, as these chemicals quickly eat through the leather or the cloth and can easily injure the feet. Constant inspection of footwear is necessary as a safety norm, like replacing footwear that is worn and torn, as holes and cracks might help leak chemicals into the foot. It is also advised to run footwear with water to rinse away any chemicals or dirt before removing your footwear after working with chemicals. There are many types of footwear that are designed to protect foot. Here we will be looking into 11 such types of footwear which is used in industries. Steel toe footwear that protects your toes from falling objects and from being crushed. Metatarsal footwear have special guards that run from your ankle to your toes and protect your entire foot. Reinforced sole footwear have metal reinforcement that protects your foot from punctures. Latex rubber footwear resist chemicals and provide extra traction on slippery surface. PVC footwear protects your feet against moisture and improves traction. Butyl footwear protects against most ketones, aldehydes, alcohols, acids, salts and alkalis. Nitrile footwear whereas resist animal fats, oil and chemicals. Vinyl footwear resists solvents, acid, alkalis, salt, water, grease and blood. Electrostatic dissipating footwear conducts static electricity to floors that are grounded. Electrical hazard footwears are insulated with tough rubber to prevent shocks and burn from electricity. Whereas disposable footwear includes shower slippers, clear polythenes and non-woven booties used for dust-free work areas. Next are hand protection peoples. Toxic substances are poisonous substances that can be absorbed through skin and entire body. Most susceptible being hands that do all the jobs of holding, moving, catching, etc. So, caring and protecting the hand at construction sites are way too important. Injuries can be first the traumatic type, like tools and machines with sharp edges can cut hands while working. Staples, screwdrivers, nails, chisel and stiff wire can puncture your hand, or getting your hand caught in machinery can sprain, crush or remove your hand and fingers. Listening to this must be traumatic enough. Second type is contact injuries. Coming into contact with caustic or toxic chemicals, biological substances, electrical sources or extremely cold or hot objects can irritate or burn the skin. Third type is repetitive motion injuries, Whenever repeat the same hand movement over a long period of time, it runs the risk of repetitive motion problem as overuse of particular muscle or group of muscles, vibrating equipments, working in cold temperature, poor posture or a non-ergonomically designed workspace, forceful activities, holding the same posture for prolonged period, direct pressure to particular area, carrying heavy loads and fatigues. Now the head protection. Head protection is of great importance as all the important body parts are around the head and even a small injury can lead to multi-organ or multi-body part dysfunctionality. Injuries to the head are very serious. For this reason, hand protection and safety are of very important. Wearing hard hats at the potential head hazard area is highly advisable. Adjusting the suspension inside hard hat gives a comfortable and secure fit on head. Before use, the hat should be inspected for cracks, gouts and dents. Suspension systems for frayed or broken straps. For extra prevention at night, reflective plastic tapes can be used. But again, it should be plastic tape and not metal tape as helmet can conduct electricity. Hearing loss due to injuries can be of conductive hearing loss type or sensory hearing loss type. Conducting hearing loss type is caused by damage to or a malfunction of the outer and middle ear. It results in a decrease in hearing, but you can still understand speech. Several other medical disorders causes conductive hearing loss. These disorders can be treated medically or surgically. These disorders are middle ear infection, perforation of the eardrum, and fixation of the ossicular chain. The second type of hearing loss is sensory hearing loss, where hearing loss is caused by damage to or a malfunction of the inner ear, auditory nerves, or the brain. It makes it more difficult to understand speech, but it does not result in decrease in loudness. Causes of sensory hearing loss are hereditary, damage to fetus, aging, noise, disease, or injury. Sensory hearing loss cannot be corrected medically or surgically. It is a permanent loss of hearing. As you can see here, three types of ear protection devices are PVC earplug, foam earplug, and earmuffs. Low-tech foam earplugs are still considered by many to be the most effective type at blocking out noise. To use foam earplug effectively, you will need to fit them appropriately in your ears. They get high marks for being malleable and expandable, making them a good choice for most ear canal sizes. Earmuffs are clothing accessories or PPE designed to cover a person's ear for hearing protection. They consist of a thermoplastic or metal headband that fits over the top or the back of the head and a cushion or cup at each end to cover the external ears. A proper fit of the earmuffs on the head is essential to provide adequate hearing protection. Individuals which require earmuffs of different sizes. One simple example for checking earmuffs fit is to lift both or one muff away from the head while in a noisy environment. If the noise is considerably louder with the adjustment, then the earmuffs are providing at least some degree of noise reduction. This is all for this module. Hope you can use the information. Thank you all for your time and we will be meeting you soon with the next topic.